I'm about to reveal something that will completely change how you plan for retirement. Senior living costs are not what you think they are. And if you don't know these numbers right now, you could be making a massive financial mistake. Most people believe they can afford senior living with their retirement savings. They're wrong. The average cost is 3 times higher than what most families budget for. This isn't just about money. It's about your future security and peace of mind. Here's what nobody tells you until it's too late. The sticker price you see advertised? That's just the beginning. Hidden fees, care upgrades, and unexpected costs can double or even triple your monthly expenses. Let me break down exactly what you're really paying for. Let's start with independent living communities. These are for seniors who can live on their own but want amenities and social activities. The national average sits at around $4,000 per month. That's $48,000 per year. But here's the catch. That base price rarely includes everything you actually need. Most independent living facilities charge extra for meals beyond a certain number per day. Want 3 meals instead of 2? Add another $500 to $800 monthly. Need help with medication management? That's another $200 to $300. Transportation to medical appointments? Expect to pay $100 to $200 more each month. Now let's talk about assisted living. This is where costs really start climbing. The national median for assisted living is around $54,000 annually. That breaks down to about $4,500 per month. But again, that's just your starting point. Assisted living facilities typically offer different levels of care. Level 1 might be the base price. But as your needs increase, so does your monthly bill. Level 2 care can add $1,000. Level 3? Another $1,500 to $2,000 on top of that. Before you know it, you're paying $7,000 or $8,000 monthly. What counts as different care levels? Level 1 usually covers basic assistance with daily activities. Getting dressed, bathing reminders, medication prompts. Level 2 adds help with mobility, more frequent check-ins, and assistance with eating. Level 3 includes extensive help with all personal care needs, specialized memory support, and round-the-clock monitoring. Memory care deserves its own discussion. This specialized care for dementia and Alzheimer's patients costs significantly more. The average memory care unit runs about $6,000 to $7,000 per month. Some facilities charge up to $10,000 monthly. Why so expensive? These units require specially trained staff, secure environments, and much higher staff-to-resident ratios. But wait. There's another level most people don't plan for. Skilled nursing facilities, also called nursing homes. These provide the highest level of medical care. The national average? About $8,000 to $9,000 per month. In some states, particularly on the East and West Coasts, you're looking at $12,000 to $15,000 monthly. Let me give you some real numbers from different parts of the country. In California, assisted living averages $65,000 annually. In New York? $70,000. Florida sits around $50,000. Texas comes in at $48,000. The Midwest generally offers the lowest costs, with states like Missouri and Oklahoma averaging $35,000 to $40,000 yearly. Now here's something critical that catches families off guard. Move-in fees. Many communities charge a hefty one-time fee when you first arrive. This community fee can range from $1,000 to $5,000. Some luxury communities charge even more. This covers administrative costs, apartment preparation, and community orientation. Then there are care assessment fees. Before you move in, facilities evaluate your needs. This assessment costs anywhere from $200 to $1,000. Some places waive this fee, but most don't. You need to ask specifically about this charge during your initial tour. Let's discuss what's actually included in that base monthly rate. Typically, you get your apartment or room, basic utilities, some meals, housekeeping, and maintenance. Sounds reasonable, right? But look closer at what's not included. Most facilities don't include cable television or premium internet in the base price. Add another $100 to $150 monthly. Want to use the beauty salon or barber shop on site? That's extra. Physical therapy? Not covered in the base rate. Even things like guest meals when family visits cost additional money. Personal care items represent another hidden expense. Incontinence supplies, specialized toiletries, and personal hygiene products aren't provided. Families spend an average of $100 to $300 monthly on these necessities. Medications and medical supplies? Also not included. You're responsible for all prescription costs and over-the-counter medicines. Transportation costs add up quickly too. While some communities offer scheduled group outings, individual medical appointments often require private transportation services. These services charge anywhere from $30 to $75 per trip. If you need multiple doctor visits monthly, you're adding several $100s to your budget. Here's a cost nobody expects. Pet fees. Many seniors want to bring beloved pets to their new home. Communities that allow pets typically charge a monthly pet fee of $25 to $75. Plus a one-time pet deposit of $200 to $500. Some places limit the size or number of pets, which can force difficult decisions. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. What happens when money runs out? This is a reality many families face. The average length of stay in assisted living is about 2 to 3 years. In memory care, it's slightly longer. Do the math. At $5,000 monthly, 3 years costs $180,000. Not everyone has that saved. Medicaid becomes the safety net for many seniors. But here's what you need to know. Medicaid doesn't cover independent living or most assisted living. It primarily covers nursing home care. Some states offer Medicaid waivers for assisted living, but spaces are limited and waiting lists are long. You might wait months or even years for a Medicaid assisted living bed. To qualify for Medicaid, you must meet strict income and asset requirements. Generally, you can't have more than $2,000 in countable assets. Your home might be exempt if a spouse still lives there. But any other savings, investments, or property must be spent down first. This spend down process is complex and requires careful planning. Long-term care insurance can help, but only if you bought it years before needing care. These policies are expensive. A healthy 60-year-old might pay $3,000 to $4,000 annually for a decent policy. And many policies have waiting periods, benefit caps, and exclusions that limit their usefulness. Read the fine print carefully. Some families consider continuing care retirement communities, or CCRCs. These offer a continuum of care from independent living through skilled nursing. You pay a large entrance fee, sometimes $200,000 to $500,000, plus monthly fees. The advantage? You're guaranteed care for life regardless of your needs. The disadvantage? That massive upfront cost and you might never get it back. Veterans have additional options through VA benefits. The aid and attendance benefit can provide up to $2,000 monthly for eligible veterans or surviving spouses. This money can offset senior living costs significantly. But the application process is lengthy and requires extensive documentation. Start this process early if you think you qualify. Let me share some strategies to manage these costs. First, start planning at least 5 to 10 years before you think you'll need senior living. This gives you time to save specifically for this expense. Consider it a separate retirement goal from your regular retirement savings. Second, visit multiple communities and compare costs carefully. Don't just look at the base rate. Ask for a complete fee schedule. Request to see contracts from current residents. Talk to families who already have loved ones living there. They'll tell you about unexpected costs the sales team won't mention. Third, consider geographic arbitrage. If you're flexible about location, moving to a lower cost state can save hundreds of thousands of dollars over your senior living years. States like Alabama, Arkansas, and Oklahoma offer quality care at much lower prices than coastal states. You could get the same level of care for half the cost. Fourth, explore shared housing options. Some seniors choose to have roommates in senior living communities. This can cut housing costs by 30 to 50%. Yes, you sacrifice privacy. But for many, the financial savings and built-in companionship make this worthwhile. Fifth, investigate hybrid solutions. Some families combine in-home care with senior living. Perhaps you start with in-home care and only move to a facility when needs increase. Or you might use adult day programs while living independently. These creative approaches can delay expensive facility care by several years. Now let's address a common question. Is senior living worth the cost? That depends entirely on your situation. For some families, the peace of mind knowing their loved one is safe and cared for is priceless. The social activities, prepared meals, and emergency response systems provide value beyond just the dollars spent. But for others, the cost is prohibitive and alternatives make more sense. Aging in place with in-home care, moving in with family, or creating a shared living arrangement with friends might be better options. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Your decision depends on health needs, financial resources, family support, and personal preferences. Here's my final piece of advice. Have these conversations now. Don't wait until a crisis forces rush decisions. Talk with your family about expectations, preferences, and financial realities. Visit facilities together. Understand the true costs. Create a realistic budget that includes all the hidden fees I've mentioned. And most importantly, start saving specifically for senior living costs if you haven't already. Even small amounts add up over time. An extra $500 monthly saved over 10 years gives you $60,000 plus interest. That could cover a year or more of care. Remember, knowledge is power. Now you know the real costs of senior living. You understand the hidden fees, the different levels of care, and the strategies to manage expenses. Use this information to make informed decisions about your future or your parents' future. The time to plan is now, not when you're facing an emergency. Take action today.